Hi, my name's Dan Woodward, and I've been practicing yoga since I was in college. That's about 35 years ago. Yoga is one of those things that once you start practicing, it stays as a part of your life. So I can't suggest that I've been doing yoga every day for the last 35 years because I simply haven't. But I did establish a fairly good practice at that time. And once yoga becomes a part of your life, your posture is always very much in your mind, and how you move your body. You become very attached to that type of feeling. And so even though I haven't been practicing each and every day for 35 years, I've been practicing about 35 years. But over the last 4 or 5 years, I've been very sort of keen on it and have been a daily practitioner of yoga.
So sitting cross-legged or whatever is a comfortable position for you, with your back nice and straight. We use the ring finger of the right hand to close the nostrils. Place these two fingers on the forehead at the third eye. The thumb will be used to close the right nostril, and the inside of the ring finger will be used to close the left nostril. This is called alternative nostril breathing. Place the fingers on your forehead. Close the left nostril. Inhale deeply through the right nostril, inhaling. Close the left nostril, open the right nostril, release. Breathe in through the left nostril. Close the left nostril, open the right nostril, exhale. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril, open the left, exhale. Inhaling through the left. Close the left, open the right, exhale. Inhale through the right. Close the right, open the left, exhale. This can be practiced for up to 2 to 5 minutes. Very much calming the mind down and bringing the breath close to the mind into the body.
Shavasana, or corpse pose, is a pose for restoration. It begins the practice and it ends the practice. Spread your feet mat width or wider apart. Let your toes flay open towards the side walls. Tuck your shoulder blades deep under the body. Arms along the side of the body, palms facing up, a slight tuck of the chin. Close the eyes and let your awareness come inwards. Child's pose. Bring the toes together and sit back on your heels. Spread your knees mat width or wider apart. Sitting on the heels, spread the body long towards the front of the mat. And place your forehead between the two eyebrows, called the third eye, onto the mat. Let your heart melt towards the mat. Keep your chin away from your chest. Lengthen the arms above your head. Push your hips back. A variation on child's pose is to bring the knees together. The arms come along the side of the legs. The forehead again is placed on the mat close to the knees. Breathe. Just be with the breath as we breathe in and we breathe out of the body. Coming into a tabletop position, the hips are positioned directly below the knees. The tops of the feet are on the floor. The shoulders and the wrists are lined up. On the inhale, we drop our belly towards the floor. Look up to where ceiling and wall meet. As we exhale, thinking of the angry cat, arch the back, bring the chin to the chest, and flex the shoulders back. Use this movement of the cat-cow for several minutes Inhaling, dropping the belly, looking up. Exhaling, bringing the angry cat to our back. This is Warrior One. So we're bending into the left knee, making sure that the knee doesn't go beyond the ankle on the left foot. The right leg is straight, the foot's at a 45-degree angle. The trick with this pose is to make sure that the left hip is coming back, the right hip coming forward. Simply moving, bringing the hands up over the head and trying to keep a nice straight back, and then floating over the extended leg into pyramid pose. Once again, we're trying to draw the left hip back and bring the right hip forward. The head is hanging loose, bringing it up against the knee. Using core strength, bringing the arms and legs up and over, our arms and legs over the head, right? Okay, moving into Warrior Two. The left leg is extended forward, 4 to 5 feet in front of us. The knee and the ankle are lined up. We want to keep the knee moving towards the baby toe, so not to compromise or damage the knee. The back leg is straight, the foot parallel to the back of the mat. Right hip coming forward, left hip coming back. Exalted Warrior. Bringing the left arm up and over the head. The right hand can rest on the back thigh or just be placed in the small of the back. Continue opening the left side of the body, opening all those intercostal muscles in the ribs, breathing into the left side as we look up into the hand. Continue to lengthen and expand. Coming back down to Warrior Two, setting up for side angle pose, reaching forward, bringing the left hand to the inside of the left elbow, and placing the hand down by the foot. This is where some people would use a block to bring the ground up a little higher to them. Opening the right shoulder, looking up into the hand, trying to bring the chin to the shoulder, and continue to lengthen forward. The right side of my body is opening towards the sun, and the left side of the body is tucking underneath. Core strength coming back up, setting up for Trikonasana, straighten the left leg, extend forward, and then hinging from the hips. Rotate down, bringing the left hand down to the inside of the ankle, extend the right hand up to the sky. Look up into your hand. Once again, the left side is coming under, the right side is opening as we're on this side. We would do all of these poses both on both sides of the body, so we'd be expected to reverse that and go on the other side as well. Using core strength, coming back up into our Warrior Two. Hands on the hips, squaring the front leg to the front of the mat, setting up for a wide-legged forward fold. Lengthening the spine, look up, draw the elbows together close behind you, and then with a nice flat back, hinge forward and come all the way down until gravity takes over. Reaching out, taking a hold of our feet or ankles, whatever is available to us, and begin as we inhale, sending our hips to the sky, and then as we exhale, bringing the crown of our head closer to the earth. Relaxing in this pose. Anytime our head gets below our heart, there will be a lot of release and relief into this pose. Bringing my hands now directly below the shoulders, dropping the left hand down, inhaling the right hand up to the sky. My spine is straight. I'm simply hinging around the spine as I reach up to the sky. Look up into the hand, lengthening with every breath. So inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. Now getting set up to go on the other side, the left hand comes down into the middle of the mat, grounding down with the right hand now. Inhale as the left hand comes up and over the head. Look up into the hand. Inhale to lengthen the spine, exhale to twist. Look up into the hand. Breathe. Lengthen, breathe, and lengthen. Exhale your hand down to the earth. Bring your hands up to your hips, and with a nice flat back, inhale, come back up to a stand. Heel toe your feet together, and come back into the middle of the mat. Standing at Tadasana, Hands along the sides, feet together. Moving into eagle pose, extending our hands up and over the head. The right arm is tucked under the left arm and we twist tie the arms together. It's also possible just to simply place your hands on opposite shoulders. Taking a bend in the knees, the right leg is crossed over the left leg at the thigh. Continue to try to keep your shoulders located above your hips so the back is straight. Elbows are at shoulder height or higher. Continue to bend the knees as you sit lower into the stance. Inhale and release, reach for the sky, and now we're going on the other side. So left arm comes under right arm, we twist tie the hands together, take a bend in the knees, and the left leg is crossed over the right leg. Draw the left hip back, flatten the back so that's as though sitting up against the wall. Lift the elbows up to the shoulder height and continue to bend in the knees. Drawing into the midline of the body, we're squeezing all the toxins from our organs here. Inhale and release, look up to the sky, and bring your hands back to heart center. Bring your hands along the side, Tadasana, mountain pose. Standing at the back of the mat, setting up for a balance pose, hands come over the head, interlace the fingers, release the pointers, step forward with the right foot, begin hinging at the waist as we reach forward with the hands and at the same time lifting up the back leg. Release the hands, draw them alongside the body, the palms are facing down, the heel of the foot is extended long and the toes are pointing down to the earth. Try to visualize a straight line from the back heel to the back of the head. Inhale as we slowly come up, stepping back, bring the hands up over the head as we step to the back of the mat. Preparing now to go on the other side, inhale and lengthen the spine. Step forward with the left foot. Hinging again from the waist, we reach towards the front, lengthening the spine. Reaching, simultaneously beginning to lift the foot and bringing the foot up. Lengthen with the heel, point your toes down to the earth. Arms along the side of the body, palms facing down. Keep the left leg straight, keep the right leg straight. Continue lengthen, breathing, holding, and now as we inhale, slowly bring the foot up, bring the arms up over the head, bring the hands down to heart center, and release them along your side. Setting up for bridge pose. Bend the knees and bring the heels close to the buttocks. Reach back and be able to just touch the heels lightly with fingertips, pushing weight into the feet. Lift the hips up high. Bring the upper chest towards the chin. Walk your shoulders towards your feet. Interlace your fingers, your hands underneath you, and begin drawing the hands towards the heels. Continue to inhale, lifting higher, and exhaling to release. Hold the pose, keeping the knees 6 to 8 inches apart. Slowly release, vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing all our body back to the earth. The soles of the feet come together, the hands rest lightly on the thighs. Tension draws inwards. Bring your attention to your breath, and slowly let the knees melt towards the floor. Focusing on the in-breath and the out-breath. Hold this position for some time. Take your hands to the outside of the thighs and gently bring the knees together. Float up the legs so that our shins are parallel to the mat. Bring your arms out in a T shape, and now gently allow the legs to float down to the left. Place the left hand on top of your knee as they hit the earth. Look over your right shoulder. Note and feel the sensation in the lower spine. Soften and melt. Send your breath to where you feel the sensation along the spine. Continue to breathe and be with the pose. Gently allow the legs to float up and then down over onto the right side of the body. When the knees hit the earth, take the right hand, just gently place it on top of the knee. Look over the left shoulder to the left. Once again, send your breath to where the sensation is feeling in the spine. Breathe in deeply. Arms come off, legs float up. Gently lower the legs to the earth. Setting up for our final Shavasana, where all the benefits of the practice are able to be integrated into the body. Spread the legs nice and wide. Allow the toes to open. Push into the shoulders. Allow the shoulder blades to come under.